All right. Time to stream some Final Fantasy VI. So last time, we had finally gotten to the floating continent, and the whole place is a little tougher than I expected. And unfortunately, I did end up dying, which set us back a ways. And I think I may have lost a Genji glove that I stole. So I'm gonna have to try to do that again. But I think what I'm gonna have to do this time is kind of stick around near where the save point is and just kind of grind up a few levels, especially for Shadow, so he's not one shot immediately. And my goal is going to be to try and not use nearly as much, nearly as many items. That way I can just go back to the save point, use a tent, and then keep grinding a bit. And I have something like 26 tents, I think. So I think that will work. So let's go. Okay, so looking at the party, Shadow's definitely the odd one out. He's only level 23 and has 400 less health than Strago, which is really tough. And I am pretty sure... So I do still have the Murasame and the Princess Ring. And this is for Cyan, so I kind of feel like I should have brought Cyan here. It feels like a hint, but right now I can't go back to the airship. So I'm gonna have to deal with that for now. I'm just curious if I do have a Genji glove, and I don't see one. Maybe it's equipped to somebody if I do. I didn't get to see what it actually does. It's pretty intense music too. As far as tents, I do have 28. Okay. And a few elixirs and Phoenix Downs. But I want to try and use Rays and Osmos as much as possible, so I don't have to use these until I actually try and get through this whole area. But for now, we're just gonna hang around here and fight some platinum dragons. And unfortunately, I do not remember what platinum dragons do. So let's use an Aqua Breath. Do you know Libra? She does not. Okay. So I think the only one in the party who knows Libra right now is also the one I want to steal everything with. Okay, what's Libra? Level 26, 2800 HP, no weaknesses. Okay. You're just going to attack while you use Cura. The big thing about this is just going to be trying to keep everybody alive so we can all get XP. While using as little resources as possible. I don't like that Shadow's missing so much. I feel like I may have changed his loadout. I need to go back and change it. They just give Dragoon boots? Okay, I'm not gonna steal from them anymore. Okay. How far back exactly did I go to? Okay, behemoths. At least it's a first strike, preemptive strike. Vanish yourself before you vanish other people, just like on an airplane. No, not. Banish Shadow, because I don't want him to die. And then you can vanish yourself. Cool. Now we can start attacking. And these ones I'm just going to attack and save all my mana. And maybe steal some Hermes sandals. Part of this is also just going to be getting used to what each of these monster fights entail. Hello. And the reason I'm still stealing, even though I know it just gives Hermes boots, is for one, Hermes boots are super useful, and for two, there might be a rare item to steal as well. So I need to always keep a lookout for that. Okay, so everybody's vanished right now. Shadow's using the prayer beads and the gale hairpin, which raises evasion and increases the frequency of preemptive strikes. I think I'm going to keep that as is. So I think we're good, especially if we just run into more behemoths. That's the goal, is to run into as many behemoths as possible. And just get as much XP from them as possible. And hopefully not run into any more ninjas. In fact, after this one, I'll probably head back and save. Because just judging from last time, a single run-in with a bunch of ninjas, and the run is pretty much over. So we're almost playing Final Fantasy VI the roguelite. Hey, Shadowland Gravity. That is actually useful. But he did not master Phantom yet. So far so good on the fighting behemoths. But I'm sure that's gonna come back and bite me. If I remember correctly, behemoths are weak to poison? Does that sound right? Level 28, 5800 HP, vulnerable to ice. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I find it interesting how long it takes for an enemy to disappear after a death effect. I wonder if you... So... Break and Death are both, Ooh, Terrorland Confused, nice. Are both spells we can learn, right? I should actually check log. Because if that's the case, it doesn't look like he has them. I'm wondering if that's the way to beat the ninjas, is to as quickly as possible cast death magic at them. Or as quickly as possible cast Reflect on yourself. But it actually looks like I don't have any death effects in the party, just on the swords. And since we're still vanished, we're gonna just keep going. Unless we run into Platinum Dragons. Attack. Fire everybody. Thunder everybody. Aqua Breath, everybody, and attack. So these only have about 2,000, 3,000 HP. So we should be pretty safe. Because I don't think any of them had magic either, now that I think about it. The big ones to worry about are the dragons. Not the platinum dragons, but like the big red dragon. Hey, Locke, Terra, and Strago all learned stuff. And Strago leveled up. Perfect. I don't know if strength is the best thing for Strago to be learning right now, but that's what he's learning. Doesn't seem to be any way to go that way. Yeah, this dragon. This is the one I was talking about. Okay, so he has... just a high potion. Silence. He seems immune to silence. Not steal. I want to do Libra again. Level 29, 7,000 HP, a lot of MP, vulnerable to lightning. Okay. We can work with that. Are you immune to gravity? Oh, and you don't know... Strago doesn't know any lightning. I may have to fix that. There you go, Osmos. You... Okay, so gravity didn't seem to do anything. But Thundara does a lot. Ooh, Snort can't hit you if you are vanished. That's good to know. Ooh, Stone does so much damage. Shadow learned Berserk and Vanish, so now everybody knows Vanish. Why does... I should figure out how Stone works. Can I actually... That's one thing I wish I could see, is if I actually went into here... Oh, it does. It pelts all enemies with stones, dealing damage and inflicting confusion. Why did I think it was single target? Revenge Blast is the single target. Wait a minute, isn't Revenge Blast what the big dragon uses sometimes? Because Strago started with Revenge Blast, so he doesn't even have to learn it. He already knows it. And yeah, it is definitely more useful for enemies than for the player character, that's for sure. Unless I get Strago's HP really high. Okay. Oh, but Shadow mastered Phantom. Stamina. Blizzard, Osmos, and Cure. Shiva might be the way to go. Raise would be good as well, though. Plus Cura. Let's do Seraph. Just to get Cura and Cure really quickly. And it'd be good to have another person with raise. Okay. Hey, a behemoth. So who did I steal the Genji glove from last time? Was it a behemoth or was it a dragon? Ooh, nice death effect. Okay, so we hadn't even opened up the stairs before. So now that we've opened up the stairs, what we're going to do is cast Raise on that guy, because I don't like him. And then what we gotta do? Smirk does a stop, so we need to focus on this thing instead. And Smirk seems to be a physical attack as well, so we're still doing okay. Let's see if I can... No. I could not steal from him before he died. Okay, so whatever... Sorry, whatever rod that Strago is using heals. Oh, they gave earrings. So I'm gonna hold off on using Strago and switch out which rod he uses next time. I need to hold off from attacking with Strago. There we go. Hey, and Shadow learned Cure really quickly, and both Locke and Shadow leveled up. So far, so good. Let's switch out what Strago's using. Poison Rod. Healing Rod restores HP to whomever it taps. So... wait a minute. Could I use Reflect Rings and use the Healing Rod to heal the party? I wonder if that will work. I need to test that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip him with a Healing Rod. And then what I'm going to do is give Shadow this one. I'm going to give him the Reflect Ring, which I have 3 of. I don't think it will need a Reflect Ring just to have him attack party members. Right, so what I'm curious about is if this will heal despite the reflect ring. Because if so, that means I could put reflect ring on the party and still be able to heal them. Oh, but they can't be vanished if I do that. I may need to work on this. Okay, so I'll have to wait till it's not a behemoth to test this. Because I can't actually attack Shadow. But the fact that it's missing makes me think it's not actually casting magic. So I think it'll work. It just can't be wild parties in a vanished state. Could have Shadow cast something which should break Vanish. Hey, Shadow learned regen. So, the big thing was I didn't want Shadow to be unvanished while attacking a behemoth, because the behemoth will, like, one-shot him. So what we're going to do is kill 2 of these Apocrypha. So that there's only 1 left. And then... let me see, I need Shadow. And Shadow's gonna test out his cure on Terra. Oh, he needs to do it on himself. Okay. Oh, but I don't want to use Cure. Let's see if that'll get rid of Vanish. Nope. This is just getting silly at this point. Okay, so we're just gonna cure Shadow. And then we're going to attack Shadow. His evasion's up. This is getting silly. Okay, so is it missing because he's already at full health? The heal rod doesn't seem to be working very well. So, I don't think this plan's gonna work. It would have been fun if it did, but the fact that it's missing so much makes me think that that wouldn't work. However, everybody could still have a reflect ring and cure each other. Well, they would cure themselves by casting a cure on somebody else who has a reflect ring. That's how curing works. You have to cast cure on yourself. So, somebody with reflect can only heal with magic by casting a heal on somebody else who also has reflect, because magic only bounces once. Okay. So, we're not going to use that. Poison seems to heal some of them. However, if I do thunder, one of the dragons was weak to thunder. So we're just going to have him in a thunder rod. So I think I am going to give people... Oh, I have a Genji Glove. What's Genji Glove do? I think that's what lets you dual wield. Okay, I've already had a Genji Glove. I do want to give everybody who could have a reflect ring, but I think I only have 3 of them. Yeah, because Shadow already has one. So who would be the best 2 to have reflect rings? You just can't be the odd one out. If I had Celeste with me, she could be the odd one out. But I don't have Celeste. I like Locke with the Hermes sandals and the Thief's gear, just because stealing is important. So I think I'm going to give everybody else. Oh, but this ensures that physical attacks never miss, and you have the Genji Glove. This is actually kind of tough. Because I think Sniper Eye is actually important for Terra to have with a Genji Glove. You probably don't need the Hero's Ring since you have an earring. You don't need both. So let's give you Reflect. Okay, so the idea will be that these 2 will be alive. Strago and Shadow will be alive if we run into somebody who spams magic again. And these 2 will have to deal with it. And they're the 2 heaviest hitters and have the most health. So at least while I'm leveling up, I think this is how I want things to be. So let's go ahead and save again real quick. And test this out. I know I'm not at full health, That's halfway on purpose. But only halfway. Block just knows so many. Whoops. Oh, Vanish still works. That's good. Vanish does not get reflected. That is good to know. You're just going to attack the dragon, as are you. You are going to steal from the dragon. Just a high potion again. And since Snort is a physical attack, we should be good to go. We shouldn't have any issues with this dragon. Unless it starts casting magic. Did somebody actually get snorted away? Was everybody vanished and they were actually getting snorted away and I didn't notice? That may be what just happened. Whoops. Magic. No, not you. Magic, raise that thing. Steal from this thing. So it does seem like the strategy is to be as vanished as possible and just take out the casters first. And I am liking that Thunder Rod a lot better than the Poison Rod. It's just too bad that these things are immune to death effects. And Shadow got Raise. Perfect. The more people who have Raise, the better. Okay, so this is the one where we start getting switches. And while I don't like that Raise is so expensive, not having to deal with those things is kind of worth it. I'm sure just casting Cura would do the same thing, especially if it was Terra, so I might try that next time. But the worry that I have is that it wouldn't actually kill them, and then they would come back and excuse me, use their health steal. Okay, so you have Vanish, you have Raise, you have Fire. I think the one he needs is Osmos now, right? That's the one that has Break and Death. And an HP up. Okay. I think I'm willing to steal that. Or I could get Osmos from Shiva. No, I'm gonna steal this one. Because it gives HP, Bio Break, and Death. And Shadow needs it, HP. That opens that up. Okay, you are going to raise one of them. You are going to Cura the other one. Nope. No good. Okay. So it definitely does need to be raise. Okay, so good to know that Locke's level is currently divisible by 4. But Terra learned float. Okay. Terra... Yeah, let's get Terra... Let's get Terra Libra. Why not? Terra is the one that needs to use Osmos. Technically, all of them need to use Osmos. But I'll get there. Okay, so this is the area that gets lowered. Magic... Where's Osmos? There you are. Magic... You're going to vanish yourself. You're going to attack, and you're going to stun. Okay. That was a good Osmos. We got 2 levels out of that. Sweet. So the next one who needs to Osmos is Shadow or Locke. Okay. Well, actually, I think all of them can Osmos. One from each enemy, right? Oh. He doesn't know Osmos. Okay. Did Osmos just one-shot that thing? No. Maybe it was because Locke did it. Weird. That was very weird. Did anybody die? Strago died. Okay, this guy's getting annoying. I'm just gonna kill him. Shadow learned bio. Let's see, abilities, magic, Kira, the whole party. And then Cure, Strago, and Locke. I'm using Terra because her magic is so much higher. So her heals are bigger. I don't remember which pathway to take. Okay, this is the pathway I took last time. I do like how you can see the blackjack down there. Okay, here we have a switch that lowers that. So now what I'm going to do is backtrack. What happened to my vanish? Everybody vanishes themselves. Okay. I wish I was paying attention and knew how long that Vanish lasted. So it looks like Vanish does run out. Just don't know when. So what I was gonna do is I'm gonna backtrack, go all the way back to the start, save, and then see what's down the other path. Did it go away after you healed up in the menu? You know what? I think you're right. I used Cure on the whole party in the menu, and it got rid of Vanish. I didn't even think about that. Good catch. Shadow learned Break, which is what one of Terra's swords casts, so that's kind of fun. I think it's this way I want to go. Ah, great, the dragon. Steal from the dragon. And then we're just going to Thundara and stone it to death. Because dragons are a pain. No, Terra's still there. Weird. You're just going to attack. You are going to also Thundara it. Oh, but Terra stopped moving. And he's frozen. So is Snort a time stop? Oh, this is a problem. That's a big problem. Dragons are a pain. Abilities. Who has more mana? You do. Magic, raise, shadow. And Kira. Okay. So, Reflect didn't work against the dragon. So now I'm really worried that it won't work against the ninjas. I'm hoping it works against the ninjas, simply because it, these other things are monster abilities, while the ninjas are specifically casting magic by throwing items. Locke learned Protect, Shell, and Tara learned Libra. Wow, Locke knows almost everything. That's really impressive. Of course, so does Tara. I can't take this one because Shadow's currently using it, and I can't take this one because I just gave it to Locke. You currently are not gaining anything, so let's give you Sith. Up our magic, or up our MP. Or Bismarck would up your strength times +2. What are your stats right now? Magic's at 44. If I have you dual wielding and casting magic, and you have trance. I'm gonna up Tara's magic. That's what I'm gonna do. Stamina, magic 1, MP, magic 1, strength 1, HP 10, HP 10, strength 2. Okay. So we're gonna do Madwin, because Edgar does not need it right now. I'm gonna see if I can get to the save point. We'll see. Why isn't Shadow vanished? Oh, well that's not good. At least he hit himself. Just kill it. Kill it dead. Terra leveled up and Locke leveled up. Which means the +1 magic is already taken effect. Sweet. And we made it to the save point. How's everybody doing? Everybody's actually doing really well. I do want Shadow to learn Osmos. That's what, Bismarck, right? No. Shiva. Okay. So when he's done with learning Death, which should be soon, I'll switch him to Shiva. And he can learn Osmos as well. And then everybody will have Osmos, Raise, and Cure. I wish I knew why magic appears in the order it does. That hurt. Well, I thought we were doing okay, and then suddenly we weren't. Those ones will have to be vanished again. Vanish. Lock. Raise. Raise. Vanish. Chicago. Okay, I think we're good. You can attack it, and then Lock is going to use Osmos on it. Okay, so having everybody have Osmos, Raise, and Cure in some fashion means that the party becomes self-sustaining, and I don't have to use items. So once I get Shadow to have Osmos, I think I'll be set. Magic, Thundara, Magic, Thundara, Magic. Do you know any magic? No, you don't. Osmos. Okay, so how do I unstop them? Would haste do it? Nobody knows haste. Okay, I would think that reflect would work on that, but no, it doesn't. I may be in a bit of a pickle here. Especially if my party keeps missing. It shouldn't have that much health left. Oh, okay. It did not have that much health left. And Shadow got some more health. Sweet. How do I use items though? Magic, Kira, Strago. Okay, so Strago needs to be vanished again. But now I should be able to come down and through here. Okay, there we go. Everybody's vanished again. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Right, as I was thinking it'd be a good idea to Osmos. Okay, yeah, it's this way. So what's over here? Platinum Dragons. They just give Dragoon Boots, so I'm just going to attack. And use Osmos. Osmos is really nice. I really like that attack. And I really need to give it to Shadow. Because he's pretty much at the point where he can only cast one more thing. Drago learned Drain, and Shadow learned Death. Okay. What do you have? I want to give you some sort of thunder. Oh, Rama it is. I think that's the best fit. Oh, he doesn't know Raise. I'm gonna give him Raise. And then Shadow. Gets Shiva. Because Shiva gives Osmos. And that frees up Tobalpas. I wish I knew how to say that. Which Terra can learn. Okay. Nothing over here. And this is just a behemoth. This isn't bad. But so far the reflect rings haven't seemed to be worth it. They haven't actually gone off once. Locke learned Reflect. Cool. Magic, raise, magic, raise. Because those things are a pain and not worth it. I'm kind of worried with how long this path is. That's actually the way to go. I am not done leveling. But it looks like it needs a switch or something, like this one. And I'm only attacking behemoths because I don't want to use up mana. And they're not worth stealing from. They seem to only give Hermes boots. Terra learned Bio, Struggle learned Cura, Regen, and Shadow learned Blizzard. Okay. Ooh, another chest. A beret. Increases the success rate of the sketch command. Okay, it's a beret. Beret? No, it's a beret. Because it's... okay. Like an artist. Cap that increases the success rate of the sketch command, which means this is for Realm, who I also didn't bring with me. So far, I'm being told I should have brought Cyan and Realm. Interesting. And then Shadow comes along no matter what. So it's just whoever the third one would be. If these really are hints, you know. They might not be hints. Just enjoying the fight music. Unlock learned haste and Shadow leveled up. Perfect. Okay, so where does this one go? A save point. Interesting. And I can just go back up. Okay, so that makes me feel like this might be like a halfway point. And it also makes me feel like I should have really explored the other way. Look, the airship's down there. Return to the airship. I can return to the airship. Do I want to return to the airship right now? I'm gonna say no for now. Simply because of how much time I have left in stream. And returning to the spot does give me the option of returning to the airship still. Okay. And I do want to go explore the other path. Because I think there's a few paths in here. But I am kind of surprised at how consistent the enemy fights have been so far. Oh wow, Strago and Shadow learned a bunch of stuff, including Osmos. Perfect. I'm surprised at how consistent the encounters have been so far. Okay, that's clearly a thing. And I do not want to go there yet. We're gonna save that. There's the ninjas. We're going to steal angel wings. Okay. And then we're going to trance. We're going to try and confuse everybody. Reflect did nothing. So we're going to drain. We're going to Fyra. Drain didn't do nearly enough. We're getting to stone. And we gotta see if we can get a stealing. Nope. Well, we survived, but Shadow didn't get any XP for that. I was mostly just trying to survive at all. Okay, so what's this way? Nothing's this way. No, I still don't want to return to the airship yet. Probably heal up. Yeah, I should have healed up. Magic. Vanish. Magic. Vanish. Attack. So what I'll do is I'll take down 2 of these and then raise the other 2. And vanish them. Okay. Or he can use magic on me. Magic, cure, magic, raise. Magic, cure everybody. Magic, raise him. And then attack. Oh sure, cure works. Why did it reflect that way? Why wouldn't it reflect back at Terra? Okay. That's annoying. Block learned to teleport. And Terra got some more HP. So Terra casts Cure on Strago on the whole party, and it individually casts it on Locke, Terra, Strago, and Shadow. Strago and Shadow both have reflect rings, so they do not get healed. Instead, it reflects the magic. But instead of reflecting the cure back to Terra, it reflected both instances of the cure to the dragon. So the reflect rings have not once worked in my favor, and have so far only healed the enemy. So I think I'm switching back. I'm gonna give him an earring, so he's gonna have 2 earrings. And do a bunch of magic damage. Shadow is going to go back to having where's that one? The Gale Hairpin, which increases the frequency of preemptive strikes. Let's see, Reflect is very specific in how it behaves and not always intuitive. I am getting that impression. Okay, let's see. You've mastered Carbuncle, but somebody else has... Terra has Catobal Pass, so you cannot master that yet. Let's see, what magic do you have? Fire, Blizzard... So let's give you... Thunder? Rama? Kate Sith for the plus magic, maybe? Madwin. Because that gives me Thundara and plus magic. Then you mastered Shiva. You have Fire and Blizzara. Vanish, Osmos, Kira, Raise. So you have all the stuff that I really want you to have. Strength, magic. It feels like you can't go wrong getting plus magic. This gives plus 2 strength. And he does attack a lot. What does your stats look like? You're supposed to be strength heavy. Interesting. So, I'm going to up Shadow's strength even more by giving him Bismarck, which will get him Thunder and up his strength every time. By 2, which will be good. But what we're going to do for now is come down here. Use a tent. Because the party's been through a lot. But I mean, Shadow did get up to level 28. That's a pretty good grind session, I think. And I wonder what happens if you return to the airship. Like, I wonder if we'd be able to fly around and do more things. Or if it's mostly just to switch out the party. Because I could see this as a good way to grind up levels on some of the other party members. Return to the airship will let you fly around. Okay. So that's essentially leave the floating continent. Which could be good. It would let me get Gao some more abilities, but I haven't been using him much. So I'm gonna save for now. You can go do anything you feel like you want to do before moving forward. That is nice. I did want to explore the other path, though. Oh good, a preemptive strike. Everybody gets Vanish. Because there's a whole nother path, which is the path that I had been exploring last time when I died to the ninjas. Those Hermes sandals are getting really easy to steal, I'm noticing. And the death effects are going off more often. So I think I am out-leveling these things. But like I was saying, I do want to explore the other path. In case there's another item or something over there. If it just leads in a circle, that's fine. And if that ends up being the way you're supposed to go, you know, that's an option as well. It does feel like there's a switch that should open that up. And like that should lead somewhere important as well. But I do think if I'm going to level other characters, I should get everybody Osmos, because everybody learns magic just by equipping them with Magicite. And magic is fairly powerful. So having the ability to refill your mana mid-fight without using an item, and while doing damage or mana damage, feels very useful. So anybody I start leveling up will be getting Osmos first thing. Did I go the wrong way? No, it's this way. I know where I'm going. So the trick with the dragon seems to be don't do anything that sets it off. But even just attacking seems to set it off. I thought it was using magic that was setting it off. Well, this is just unfortunate. He just snorted the whole party. You know, with my steal and death effects going off more often, it does feel like I should be trying to steal from more of these other creatures besides the behemoth. because I might be able to get... I mean, I know these things give Dragoon boots, but there might be a rare steel. Nope, just more Dragoon boots so far. But that's okay. And Terra learned death. So Terra knows everything but Carbuncle. And Locke has Carbuncle and knows everything but Catobulpus. And now both of them are going to be completely maxed out. Oh, yeah, has he not learned his thunder yet? Okay, I just realized I got really lucky with that because he casts ice magic. Dragons cast ice magic, so I may have healed him. But what I'm going to do for now is I've unlocked the way to the airship. And potentially the ending of this continent area, or at least a middle point, that's for sure. And I do want to explore the other area, so I'm gonna go back to the beginning, save there, and then next time I'll explore the other path and fight the thing over by the airship. If it's a fight, it may just be an interactable. However, I am all out of time. So that is as far as we're getting tonight. I know it was mostly just a grind session, but we've learned a bit about how Reflect works. And got everybody a decent magic base. At least this party of 4. Locke and Terra are ending up way higher level than everybody else, but I feel like that's kind of expected because so far they feel like the 2 most main characters of the cast. I think they're the first 2 you're introduced to, so it makes sense. So yeah, next time we'll explore the other section, look for more equipment and chests and things like that. And then either, excuse me, losing my voice here. Either jump down to the airship or handle whatever boss is right there. Because it looked like a boss. So that'll meet next time. Thanks for hanging out.